We are now in the tunnel of tunnel.
Yeah, buddy kick.
This idiot was...
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay, he blew up and it wasn't my fault.
He was yelling at me.
He was yelling at him and not me.
Alright, so now we're gonna tell some stories, because we have some good stories. So we're gonna talk about Benadryl. This is a disclaimer. Don't do this. We don't condone doing drugs. Drugs are bad. You'll end up like us. So don't do drugs. But Benadryl, I'm sure you guys all know, is pretty goddamn cool. It's called Benadryl. It's DPH. If you take a little Benadryl, it's okay, right? If you take a lot of Benadryl, it's pretty fucking cool. But you are fucked.
Yeah, well, it's scary as fuck.
So, we're just gonna tell some stories of when we took a lot of Benadryl.
We were at school, and we had these fruit snacks. We put cause like, I think you had like
I had a bottle of them.
Yeah, and I had a bottle too. And I had like a bag. You
had a bag, I think I had a bottle of Benadryl, you had like, we used to just carry bottles of Benadryl around.
Yeah, we put them in the fucking gummies. I don't know why. I never had a problem with swallowing pills, but...
I didn't either. I don't know why we did that.
Why did we do that? It was
I
like
don't
a
know.
dog.
I think we were faded, probably.
We were definitely faded, but like, that's what like dogs do and shit.
Yeah,
like you put that shit in
dogs. You put it in cheese or something.
Yeah. And we fucking took I took maybe 7 or 8. And we were in school. We were under.
These were 50 milligram ones, or 50 whatevers.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. And we were at middle school, okay? We were under the stairwell and we were doing that shit. And we were skipping, because we never went to class. We were just
we never ever went to class.
We just fucking hung around the school and shit until the day ended. And they would bother us, but like, they would.
It got to a point where they just knew we would be there and they just let us be there.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, I used to be able to literally sleep on the stairs and everyone knew to just go around me because literally everyone in the entire school knew we would be there.
For real. That was just the fucking hangout spot, bro.
That was awesome.
It was underneath that stairwell. And like, if I was skipping and shit, and like you were skipping by yourself, I would know to go there and be like, yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
We took the Benadryl and then the bell rang, and then you went to Miss Ludwig's class.
Yeah, so I went in there, and I was just like hanging out with her, right?
Yeah.
And it was pretty chill. I took a little nap in the corner, and then I got bored in there when I woke up, so I just went back out and met up with you.
And bro, I was like fucking, like, I didn't like take enough to feel like, to do like crazy shit, but like, I was definitely so sleepy and just like so sluggish and shit.
Yeah, I took a lot. I took about 12, so I was a little pooped.
Yeah, dude.
But it was pretty fun.
But you get so sick. Anyway.
You will get very sick.
Yeah.
And if you do too much of it, you'll get psychosis.
I was house sitting for my grandparents, and I was like just bored and shit, like out of my mind. I was like feeding like old ladies basically. I just had a bag of Benadryl like behind a mattress for whenever I was bored and shit. So I think on like the fucking 10th day, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take some. Cause like I don't really have shit to do unless it's like in the afternoon and shit. I got that shit. I fucking took like maybe, it was close to like 18 fucking ants, dude. Upstairs carpet. And you know how it's like tannish and shit, and like fucking, it looks like worms. It looks like maggots. Like I was stepping on maggots and shit. They were wiggling around. It was like gross, bro. And I was like, dude. Yeah. Anyway, I fucking I made a BLT on Benadryl too. It was pretty fucking funny, and one of the old ladies ate it. But yeah, it was a pretty good BLT too.
This one time I was hanging out with my girlfriend at the time, and we were in my room, and it was like midnight probably, and I took a bunch of Benadryl. This was the worst Benadryl trip I ever had, because we were watching South Park like I always am, and we were hanging out, right, and just like cuddling and shit, and I start seeing fucking eyes on my ceiling that were blinking and crying, and it was really creepy. And there were like the bugs on my skin and shit, and there were spiders.
That sounds fucked up.
It was so bad, and I was just like laying on her chest, right? And like I was like tearing up because I was so fucking terrified.
Dude.
And she was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, I couldn't articulate what was going on.
Dude, yeah, when people talk to me on Benadryl, it was just like they were saying gibberish. I was like, what?
I didn't know what was happening. It was really fucking trippy.
Yeah.
That was terrifying. But I ended up just like falling asleep. And that dream was weird as fuck, but we're not gonna get into that.
That story's for another day.
Oh yeah, like for part 2.